Welcome to Family History with Chris, where we talk about families and history. And today I'd like to talk about what's in the handbook for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints about families and temple work. Um, if you haven't noticed, there have been updates to the general handbook. A lot of people are going off of the transgender thing and stuff, and I agree with what the church has done. Um, but this is about uniting families for eternity, family history. So in the general handbook, you can find this in chapter 25. What I have done, if you go to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day, yeah, yes. If you go to that website, let's go back just so I can show you where to go. Okay, let's go. You got here. Take a look. And honestly, this is not the way I went either, but that's okay. There's a lot of stuff on here. I think what I did, I just searched. So I went to, recent church searches was the general handbook. And then it just took me here. And I just clicked on that. General handbook. Here you go. Now it's chapter 25. So let's get going. 25. Now, I don't know how long this is going to be. If I may have to break it up into pieces or whatnot, because there's like we're not doing 26. Just 25. Sounds good. There's like 5 parts. So overview. Let's see here. So we've got the introduction, temple and family history work in the ward and stake. We've got members and leader participation, temple and family history work. Organizing temple and family history work in the ward. And this goes along with the calling that I have. So, I mean, if anything, it'll help you understand what's taking place here. Organizing temples and family history work in the stake. That's not my calling, but it's Brother Brother Williamson's. Family history resources, recommending and calling temple workers. And, let's see. I don't know if we may go over that one, but I'm not sure. Maybe we do like 5 parts or something. Okay, introduction. Let's go. The temple is the house of the Lord. Temple ordinances and covenants bless Heavenly Father's children. Heavenly Father invites all his children to qualify and receive temple ordinances. Uniting families for eternity is part of God's work of salvation and exaltation. Temple and family history work is the means for uniting and sealing families for eternity. This work includes making covenants as we receive our own temple ordinances, discovering our deceased ancestors and performing ordinances for them in the temple so they can make covenants with God, going to the house of the Lord regularly, where possible, to worship God and perform ordinances for our ancestors. This chapter guides church leaders and members on how to unite families for eternity through temple and family history work. More information is available at temples, proxy baptisms, and family history. You can find those in the Gospel Library. Let's see. Okay, we'll keep on going. Members and leaders' participation in the temple and family history work. Church members have the privilege and responsibility to help unite their families for eternity. They prepare themselves to make covenants as they receive temple ordinances. They strive to keep those covenants. They also find family members understand, receive, and strive to keep temple covenants. Parents have the primary responsibility to help their children experience the blessings of temple and family history service for deceased family members. Church members are encouraged to identify their deceased relatives who do not receive temple ordinances. Members then perform the ordinances on their behalf of those relatives. That you can find in Doctrine and Covenants 128:18. In the spirit world, deceased individuals can choose to accept or reject the ordinances that have been performed for them. Members also invite family and friends to learn about their ancestors and discover their stories. Many tools are available to help members in their temple and family history work. Some of these are described in 25.4.1 and 25.4.2. Church leaders support members in their temple and family history efforts as described in 25.2 and 25.3. So the individual responsibility for temple worship, members determine for themselves when and how often to worship in the temple. Leaders do not establish quotas or reporting systems for temple worship. Individual members and families who have current temple recommends may attend any temple they desire. They may schedule appointments with the temple. See temples.churchofjesuschrist.org for temple contact information. Okay, so yeah, individual responsibilities. I just want to say, like my goal, I think my goal was to go 12 times a year or once a month or something, I've been trying to increase my activity, but uh, things get in the way, and it's a good 3 hour drive. So, uh, that's why they say go as often as you can, because for some people, I remember when I was in Venezuela, the nearest temple was in Caracas. It was an 8 hour trip. So, uh, I'm not sure. We were in the Maracaibo area, and yeah, that was the closest one. Now they have one in Barranquillas, Colombia, which is kind of close to Maracaibo. I think it's closer than Caracas, but someday it has been announced that there will be a temple in Maracaibo. I look forward to that. Uh, okay, moving on. Sorry. Wards and stake temple trips. Each church is assigned to a temple district. Organized wards or stake visits to temples outside the assigned temple district are not encouraged. What? Oh, ward or stake visits. Okay, those are not encouraged. All ward and stake temple trips should be scheduled with the temple. And, it's not encouraged, but I think individuals, uh, if you're in an area, why not? So, like as for me, if I'm going to be in Dallas, why not just do a Dallas trip? Um, we're going to move on. Let's see. All wards and stake temple trips should be scheduled with the temple. And yes, we do ward trips and stake trips, and it's always assigned within our temple, such as this area of the Roswell stake uh, is assigned to the Lubbock, Texas temple at the time. Organizing temple and history, family history work in the ward. This is my job. Ward leaders have the following responsibility for temple and family history work in the ward. Help individual members prepare to make covenants with God by receiving temple ordinances. Encourage members to worship in the house of the Lord as often as their circumstances allow. Encourage individuals and families to learn the doctrine and blessings of temple and family history work. Ensure that the doctrine and blessings of the temple and family history work are taught regularly during church meetings. This work unites families for eternity. Encourage members to learn about their ancestors and perform temple ordinances on their behalf. Support parents in helping their uh, children participate in temple and family history work. So this right here, encourage members to learn about their ancestors and perform temple ordinances on their behalf. This is one of the reasons why I have this channel. I want to encourage you to learn about your own family, and you know, help you gain momentum for doing your family history work. And I hope it's working. It's like I don't know. I don't get many comments, so uh, hope hope all is good with you guys. So encourage all youth and adult members, including new members, to have a current temple recommend. So bishopric. Uh, let's see. I don't think we need to go over the bishopric, elders quorum, and relief society presidencies. Did we already? No. Let's just do it anyway. The bishopric coordinates with the elders quorum and relief society presidencies as they lead the ward's temple and family history efforts. These leaders counsel together regularly. The bishopric also has the following additional responsibilities for temple and family history work: coordinate with the elders quorum and relief society presidencies as they lead the ward's temple and family history work. Ensure the temple and family history work is coordinated in ward council and youth council meetings. Review and approve the ward temple and family history plan. Oversee the organization of temple preparation courses. Issue temple recommends. Ooh, I wonder if I get to do something like that in my ward. That'd be fun. The bishopric consults with the stake presidents to stake president to determine whether to call ward or temple family history leaders, and that's what everybody. So in our state, the Roswell state, they have decided that every ward needs a family history leader, uh, and that's me and my ward. Elders quorum, the Relief Society and Relief Society presidencies. The Elders Quorum and Relief Society presidencies lead the day-to-day temple and family history efforts in the ward. The Elders Quorum presidency leads these efforts for members of the Elders Quorum. The Relief Society presidency leads the efforts for members of the Relief Society. They work together to lead these efforts with the ward council under the coordination of the bishop. These leaders have the following responsibilities: ask a ward, temple, and family history consultant, oh, that's me, to help ward members who have recently received mission calls to find and prepare deceased ancestors for the names or temple ordinances. Help the ward council to develop and implement the ward temple and family history plan. Ensure that temple and family history work is planned and reported in ward council meetings and in ward temple and family history coordination meetings. Lead the work of the ward temple and family history leader. If the leader is not called, a member of the Elders Quorum presidency fills this role. The Elders Quorum Relief Society president and Relief Society presidents each assign a presidency member to help lead temple and family history work in the ward. And I believe this is the second counselor. These two presidencies members work together. Well, at least in our stake, that's what they're, or even in my ward, that's what they're doing is second counselor of the Relief Society and the Elders Quorum. And I'm getting together today with the Elders Quorum second counselor. And it looks like I need to ask the Relief Society second counselor as well, just so we can get the ball rolling. They attend Ward Temple and Family History coordination meetings. See, right there. Okay, so the Ward Temple and Family History Leader. This is section 25.2.3. The bishopric consultant consults with the stake president to determine whether to call a ward temple or family history leader. If they decide to extend this calling, the bishopric counsels with the elders quorum and relief society presidents in determining whom to call. This person should be a Melchizedek priesthood holder. If this leader is not called, a member of the elders quorum presidency fills this role. Ward Temple and Family History Leader supports the Elders Quorum and Relief Society presidencies in their temple family history responsibilities. He also has the following responsibilities. So I coordinate temple. No, I will say they coordinate temple and family history efforts with the ward organization leaders, including youth quorum and class presidencies. Lead the temple and family history coordination meetings. Attend ward council meetings when invited. Help the ward council develop and implement the ward temple and family history plan. Instruct ward temple and family history consultants coordinate their efforts to help members find names and ancestors to perform temple ordinances on their behalf. Work with ward mission leaders and the missionaries to help those learning the gospel, new members, and returning members engage in temple and family history work. Where applicable, assign the temple and family history consultants to serve in the Family Search Center. Okay, 25.2.4. Ward, temple, and family history consultants. These serve under the direction of the ward, temple, and family history leader. The bishopric calls these members to serve. Adult and youth may be called. The Elders Quorum Relief Society and Young Women presidents may suggest who could serve. Consultants teaching others in simple ways how to participate in temple and family history work. They have the following responsibilities. They help members prepare to receive temple ordinances and make temple covenances. Help members experience the blessings of discovering their ancestors and performing temple ordinances on their behalf. These experiences are especially important for those learning the gospel, new and returning members, and those preparing to receive a recommend for proxy baptisms and confirmations. Participate in family history coordination meetings. Serve in local family centers when assigned. Family search centers when assigned. Resources help temple and family history consultants are listed in 25.4.1 and 25.4.2. So we will go on with ward council. Ward council. Members of the ward council prayerfully develop and implement ward temple and family history plan. For information about the plan, 25.2.6, you can take a look at. The bishopric may invite the ward temple and family history leader to attend ward council meetings. 25.2.6, the ward temple and family history plan. Each ward should have a simple temple and family history plan. This plan helps the ward members, include children and youth, prepare to worship in the house of the Lord and participate in family history work as often as their circumstances allow. The Elders Quorum and Relief Society presidents help the ward council develop a plan. The ward temple and family history leader also help in developing the plan. They prayerfully consider members' needs and the available resources, identify actions to take during the year, determine how to implement the plan, and make assignments accordingly. Examples of the plan might include are listed below. Help specific members prepare to receive temple ordinances. Help members build their family trees on FamilySearch.org or with the Family Search Tree app. Family Tree app. Help members use the Ordinances Ready feature on FamilySearch.org or the Family Search Family Tree app to take the name of an ancestor to the temple. Involve new and returning members, youth, and children in the temple and family history work. The Ward Temple and Family History Plan should not establish quotas or reporting systems for temple worship. I need to remember that. There is no reporting system. Oh yeah, we have this many people going to the temple. No, that's not. The important thing is individuals and families going to the temple as often as they can, and there should not be a quota. So the bishop reviews and approves the plan. Members of the ward council take and lead in implementing it. They report on progress in the ward council meetings. They also update the plan as needed. 25.2.7. Okay, you know what? When we're going to stop at 25.3, and we will do another. We'll do another video moving on from 25.3. So, ward temple and family history coordination meetings. Brief, informal ward temple and family history coordination meetings are held regularly. The ward temple and family history leader conducts these meetings. Others who are invited include assigned members of the Relief Society and Elders Quorum Presidency, an assistant in the President's Quorum, or the teachers or deacons quorum president if there are no priests in the ward. A presidency member of the oldest youngest young women class, temple and family history consultants. All who attend include the youth council together as equal participants. The purpose of these meetings is to coordinate efforts and implement the ward temple and family history plan. Plan how to help specific ward members prepare to receive temple ordinances. Plan how to help specific ward members with their temple and family history work. These meetings may be held in person or remotely. Coordination can also help in other ways, including phone calls, text, or emails. 25.2.8, Temple Preparation Course. This is a good one. Under the bishop's direction, a temple preparation course may be organized to help members prepare to make covenants as they receive temple ordinances. These courses are held outside of regular Sunday meetings at a time convenient for members. They may be held at a meeting house or in a home. Ward council members prayerfully select members to invite to participate in each course. These courses may be especially helpful for the following people: new members, members preparing to receive their own endowment or to be sealed, members returning to church activities, endowed members who have not renewed their temple recommends for an extended time. The bishopric calls one or more temple preparation instructors. Lessons and instructions for organizing the course are in Endowed from On High Temple Preparation Seminar Teacher's Manual. Participants are given copies of Preparing to Enter the Holy Temple. For personal study and lesson resources, see temples.churchofjesuschrist.org. Okay, that's all we're going to do at this moment. I hope it was helpful, beneficial. I know it was for me. Learned a few things here. And I thank you for listening, and I hope that you come back again, and we will catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.